everyone and their mum is cutting their hair. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My video today is celebrities whose pixie cuts I loved. You might find some that you have actually loved along the way, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, but pixie cuts are making a massive comeback. Everywhere I turn, people are getting a pixie cut. The last time this happened legitimately was when Rihanna got her pixie cut. There was such an influx of people cutting their hair short, but as the years have gone on, I realized that we're not really having celebrity inspired pixie cuts. I don't know where this sort of 90s inspired pixie cut love came from, but everyone and their mum is cutting their hair, and it's been going on for at least a year and a half. But I thought it was high time I start talking about some of the inspired cuts that I love, some of the ones that I've been seeing on Instagram, and I think it's absolutely beautiful on the celebrities. So the first one up is Eva Marcille. Now, if you guys have been on the gram, you would have known that she cut off her locks recently and her hair is banging. It's a beautiful color that matches her skin tone. I really love hair colors that match very closely to your skin tone. Are such a win. I did that a couple of months ago and I got so many compliments on it. And I just think that when you cut your hair, it's almost like a brand new start, right? So when she cut her hair, I thought, oh my God, she's back. She was absolutely beautiful with her locks, but I just think that that pixie cut, it just brings out her beauty even more. You can see her eyes even more. Like, she just looks, again, like she's going back to the American Next Top Model phase. I love it on her. I think she looks fantastic. And she's been showing up and showing out since she's had that haircut. I love the color. I feel like she's gone a little bit brighter since actually cutting her hair. But guys, fantastic, 10 out of 10. The second one up is Teyana Taylor. I think this is probably the most inspired celebrity on this list, because a lot of people want that voluminous, thick, beautiful pixie. She has a way that where she styles her hair where it looks like there's just so much hair in there. It looks like it's been roller set. It looks so well styled, and she plays around with it a lot. I follow the hairstylist that does her hair, and I'm always inspired by how she manages to bring a new light to the way she styles her hair. Her hair is fantastic. I'm telling you, every time I see it, I'm like, oh, gorgeous. Teamed with the makeup, her bone structure, that hairstyle is made for her. The jet, like how her hair is jet black. I know when she first cut her hair, it was like, oh my God, she cut her hair, but this is her style. Anytime I see her with longer hair, I'm like, you look beautiful. But the pixie cut is your style. Now, a lot of my clients that request this hairstyle, I always say to them, look, we're gonna get the curls, you're gonna look amazing, but let me tell you something, you're gonna have to do that every day. And I remember seeing a live with her on it, and she said this length is maintenance, but if you just cut the back, you'll be fine. I think one thing about a pixie cut is when you are trying to emulate a style for a celebrity who has access to a hairdresser practically every day or for special events, you have to remember you need to apply small things to your hair, your lifestyle, that will make it easier for you. And I always say to my clients, cut down the sides, cut down the back. If you don't want to cut down the sides, definitely cut down the back. It will make your life so much easier, because once it frizzes, if you go to the gym, you don't want to have those problems. So always make sure you trim down the back a little bit more so you are not overwhelmed with how to style your hair because it's too long. Third is Justine Skye. Listen to me. She was an underdog. Now, Justine Skye has been on my mood board for, I want to say, about a year and a bit, because she's had that beautiful sandy multi-dimensional blonde, and I've been eyeing that color up for a long time, and I've been trying to convince a lot of my clients to get that color because I think it's so beautiful, teamed up with her skin complexion. I just think that color is out of this world on her, and she's got such a beautiful face. So when she initially cut her hair into the first cut, which was sort of like a bixie, it was, you know, natural, but it was sort of like long at the front, long at the back. I wasn't feeling it. I'm not gonna lie. It was not my favorite look of hers. I think the initial cut I did not love, but I did like the fact that she changed from having her long hair to this beautiful sort of pixie, bixie sort of style. I thought it suited her, but it just wasn't to my liking. I felt like it could have been styled a little bit differently. And then she popped up on my feed and I saw that she went blonde. Guys, this is the cut. Now she's been playing around with this cut a lot more. It's gone a little bit short, it's a little bit longer, it's thicker. It actually reminds me a lot of Teyana Taylor's cut in terms of how full it is, and I absolutely love it on her. And I absolutely love it on her. Her hair looks amazing. I feel like this haircut did what it did for Teyana Taylor. So if nothing else, she is definitely, at the moment for me, #1 hair icon. I absolutely love this hairstyle on her, and I love the color. Teamed up with the color, and I know she's making a lot of like dance tracks and really nice club music at the moment. The whole look is fabulous to me. I really like Justine Skye as an artist, but I just think that elevation of her pixie cut teamed up with the color, fantastic. And I also feel like the way she's playing around with the styling, really nice. I think that the way she's teamed it up with the color is excellent, and it's not your usual platinum blonde. It's got a warm tone to it, which I really like against her skin tone. I don't think she needs to neutralize it. I think it just looks fabulous. Not everyone wants to have ashy color. I really love it on her. I think it just brought out her beauty even more. I think I saw recently that she may have gone back to black, but the style itself is fantastic, and I think to me, this goes down as one of her best looks ever. And I do hope she keeps the pixie cut, because I do think, like Teyana Taylor, she's found her look. I think that is like, when you think of just Justine Skye, you should think blonde pixie. As we all know, blonde is not easy to maintain. I know that for myself. I've been blonde for about 2-3 months. And it's not easy. But if you find a happy medium with the blonde that you can easily maintain, you should be fine, especially that she is natural. But yeah, I absolutely love that style on her. Next up is Zendaya. Again, I think it is beautiful. I do have some notes. No one asked me. Don't even take it into consideration if you don't want to. But as a hairstylist, whenever I look at a certain hairstyle, I always think about the client journey. I think about how you're going to maintain it when you're at home. I think about the grow out and how that's going to be for regular clients. And when I look at that hairstyle, I automatically see where it would be, quote unquote, a problem for a client that would come to me. And it would be the back. I just think that hairstyle is so pretty, but it could be elevated even more if the back was taken down just a bit. I'm not really talking about Zendaya, but I'm thinking if I had a client that came into the store and they were like, I want this hairstyle, I would advise that they go down at the back just a little bit, just for more manageability at home. Again, you don't have to do it. A lot of my clients are more than happy to have like a curly mullet or to have a little bit at the back because they want that sort of Korean haircut or a mini mullet hairstyle. And if that's what you're going for, then absolutely. And I'm not sure if that's what she was going for. She was just going for like a grown out pixie cut, which is very in at the moment. But if not, I would always recommend trimming down the back just a tad, and I will add pictures here so that, you know, it actually elevates the look. And when you see the picture that I'm talking about, you will know what I mean. And I think with that, every angle just looks fantastic. Now with Zendaya, I think the style as is brilliant. I don't think that she needs to do anything to it. Everyone's entitled to do what they want to do. And I really like it on her, but I just, whenever I see a hairstyle like that, I'm like, you should have cut down the back. You should have cut down the back, hun. Yeah. Next up is Keke Palmer. Now, I've always loved Keke Palmer with a pixie. I was absolutely in love with her ginger hair. I didn't care how she rocked it. I thought that color was made for her. I think she did a brilliant job of styling it in different ways. And when she went to a pixie, I was like, yes, this is the one. If you have been a fan of Keke Palmer for a really long time, you would have known that she did a Pixie years and years ago, and now she's back with the Pixie. She's got her podcast, and I just really love seeing it on her. Out of everyone on this list, Keke Palmer's Pixie is what I would call a wearable Pixie, and it's what I say to my guests all the time, is like almost like the perfect Pixie. And why? Is because she has volume at the top, and the sides and the back are tight. Let me tell you something. If you have a Pixie cut like that, it's so much easier to maintain, because again, if you can see on me right now, that's how I wear my Pixie. I grow out the middle, so I've got a lot of volume, a lot more volume, should I say, and I cut down the back and the back and the sides. And then I keep my sideburns. I think it brings an element of je ne sais quoi. I love this hair. It's got flexibility. You can style it a lot more. Again, if you have thicker hair, because my hair is like medium to fine, if you have thicker hair, your hair will look completely different to mine. It will look a lot thicker. It will look a lot more voluminous. But also, you can play around with the length. Like, I'm growing mine to be a little bit longer at the front. But again, I'm keeping the sides and the back short. Because to me, anything between like this part of your forehead and here is like a perfect length, especially if you want to be playing around with your Pixie cut. If you're a novice and you like to cover your forehead, or you like to sort of play around with your hair a lot more, I would suggest going for a Pixie cut like Keke Palmer. It is perfect. So I would call Keke Palmer's hair the wearable Pixie. Out of everything on this list, I think this is one of the easiest Pixie cuts to maintain. I think that it is, for a novice, one of the best Pixie cuts you can have. It is wearable, it's beautiful, and more importantly, you can wear it short on the sides and the back, and you can have volume at the top. That's what most people want. They want their hair to look thick and healthy no matter what hair they have. I have medium to fine hair, and even I like a little bit of volume at the top, and I always make sure that my back and sides are very, very short. It helps with me going to the gym, it helps with me styling it, it helps with me going under the dryer. I can do my hair in 1 hour, and that's including washing, toning, and drying and styling. So it's one of those hairstyles when I have a client come in and they start talking about a Pixie cut for a consultation, I always tell them that is one of the most, I would say, my top 3 wearable Pixie cuts. It is so easy to maintain, and it also means that you've got a lot more flexibility. But not least is Cynthia Bailey. Now, I don't know if this was a glitch or if this was a unit. I didn't really delve into it. It's just something that I saw on the Cut Life, and I thought, wow, she looks amazing. I really, really love this look on her. It's very different for her. I really like her when she's got her middle part unit with the blonde pieces at the front. I think it looks chef's kiss, but I felt like this was a very lovely look on her. I felt like she looked amazing. I think it's youthful. I think it's really trendy and with the times, and if she is considering doing that hairstyle, I think it would really, really suit. But again, these are the hairstyles that when they are not curled don't look like much of anything, but when they're curled in this manner look amazing. So I would translate this hairstyle as more of a bixie, and yes, it is harder to maintain. So again, you'll find that a lot of people that have that hairstyle, they do not have it for long. They end up cutting the back, and either they grow it out or they cut the back. But it's a very great transitional hairstyle if you're growing out a Pixie. If you want to style your hair like that, it is great. But if you're introducing yourself to a Pixie, I don't know if I would say that that was the best hairstyle to try. Last but not least is Taraji P Henson. Listen, this woman has my heart. This hairstyle has my heart. I am absolutely in love with how she is styling this Pixie. Again, we know they have hairdressers, they've got events, they do different things. I understand it's not your regular Joe hairstyle, but I absolutely love this hairstyle on her. I think it's youthful. I think she looks fabulous. I think the way she's styling it with her clove styling is amazing. I love how jet black it looks. I love how she's playful with it. 1 minute she's got it spiked, 1 minute she's got it flicked, 1 minute she's got it just slick. I'm in love with this hairstyle. I wish she was even on like a show like American Idol or a fashion show or something where I could visually see how her hair looks all the time, because I'm always peeping her Instagram trying to see what she's doing next, because I just think it looks fabulous. Listen, if you're going to have a pixie cut, again, this is one of the part of my top 3 where I say it's wearable and it's really easy to maintain. And if you are looking for something that looks voluminous, this would absolutely be my top 3. This woman looks fantastic and you can't tell me any different. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know who your favorite celebrity was out of the ones that I have mentioned. And if not, if there's someone that I've missed, let me know who I've missed. I feel like I'm pretty on trend. I feel like I've got my ears to the ground. Let me know if you're inspired by any one of these cuts. Let me know if you've got a pixie cut. I wish we could add pictures at the end of this video, but I want to hear from you guys. I want to know, what is your favorite? What's your least favorite? What you would change? You know, let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.